Hey, church, I wanted to continue to think about the qualifications of pastor or elder. And 1 Timothy chapter 3 says that an elder must not be a lover of money. This makes sense because the Lord Jesus warned us that the deceitfulness of riches and the desire for other things would rise up and choke out the word. We know that we are supposed to be an eternally minded, eternally desiring people who build their lives and live for the future that Jesus is bringing, that say this world is not our home. And therefore our leaders need to be men who have said, I am not laying up my treasure where moth and rust and thieves can ruin it. I am laying up my treasure in the incorruptible and untouchable possession of the Lord Jesus to return with him. We need to see men who are not guided by self-advancement, by material comfort, by the power that money gives them, the pleasure that money gives them. Remember, we want self-sacrificial, not selfish. Spirit-dependent, not self-confident. We want loving, not greedy leaders. And that's why we need to be looking, and I'll tell you this, we will never, as long as I'm leading, have an elder candidate who's not a generous giver, who's not a person who's committed to giving of their financial resources to the people of God and the glory of God and the mission that God has given the church. We must be looking for a man who makes professional and personal decisions with his finances in context. So he doesn't love money more than people. He doesn't use and abuse people to gain money. He doesn't show an overconfidence in money by hoarding or by putting all of his heart and energy into his pleasure, that he just fuels his appetites with money. Not a lover of the things of this world is, I think, a good way of thinking about money. We have to be eternally minded. We have to be people who have set our hearts and our eyes on eternity, so we can't let the sparkle of these things choke out the word. And we want our leaders to be that same kind, not self-indulgent, but sacrificial. Spirit-dependent, not confident in ourselves. Not a lover of the things of this world above the people of God or the things that God calls us to. An elder, a pastor, needs to not be a lover of money.